Hey, county employees, you have been staring at that blue box we call LMS for way too long. Now it's time for you to get introduced to Plus. Let's do that right now. Welcome to the Plus Learning Center. This is the first in a series of videos that we've put together to help you become familiar with the new system. In this series, we're going to provide you a quick introduction to Plus, but it's also going to be around for you to use as a quick reference guide in the future. In this first introductory video, we're going to show you how to sign in to Plus system. We're going to show you how to sign out properly, which is important. And we're also going to give you a quick tour of the menus and tools that make up the software. We're not going to go into a lot of detail. That's for future videos. Right now, just kind of sit back and absorb. Pay attention though to the sign in and sign out because that's important. To sign into Plus, you'll need to open Internet Explorer and navigate to the login page. The username and password are the same as the login for your county computer. Once you've entered your username and password, select login. You will then need to select the office which you are working out of and click OK. The system is going to give you a prompt at this point, letting you know that it will be using local storage on your computer. Go ahead and click OK. Then a second prompt is going to pop up asking you if you want to allow Plus to use local storage. Again, make sure you click yes, and at this point you are logged in and ready to work. Now that you're logged in, it's important that I show you how to log out properly. Failure to log out properly could cause a number of problems with the software. That includes the inability to access a case you were working on at the time you logged out. Never exit the software by closing the internet browser. Do not touch the red X. To log out, you first need to click on the E icon in the upper left-hand corner of the window. Then click the button which says Exit EnterGov. Once you're back to the login screen, that's when you can close your browser safely. Now that we've covered how to get in and out of the software, we'll go into a quick overview of the various tools and menus that make up Plus. This is a very high level, so keep in mind, don't worry if you feel like you've missed something. We're going to cover everything in detail in future videos. We're going to start with the main menu, which can be accessed by clicking on the E icon in the upper left-hand corner, the same E you used to log out. This menu is broken up by modules. Please note that the software has been specifically tailored to your user role, so you may not see all of the options shown here. If you're missing a module that is critical to your job, please have your supervisor contact the Plus Change Management Group, and they'll make sure your user role is updated. As you can see, each of the modules has a viewer and a reports option. The reports found here are broad reports which display statistics and results for large numbers of cases. An example of this might be a report on all cases completed within the specific time frame, say the last 12 months. The second option in this menu is the viewer. This is where you would go to search for a case, start a new case from scratch, or use a tool called Manage My Reviews on an existing case. Manage My Reviews is a tool that allows many departments to provide comments on a case at the same time without opening the case itself. This is because multiple people cannot be in the same case at the same time. The majority of review work for most cases will be done in Manage My Reviews. Favorites allows you to save quick links to your most used modules within the software so you can get there quickly. Recent Cases provides a list of the last 10 cases that you opened, making them easy to access again. GIS is a mapping tool which has a number of uses. However, its most useful function is the ability to select multiple parcels and start a plan or a permit using those parcels. Parcel Manager contains parcel-specific information. This is where you would go to look up owner information, place a note on a parcel, or maybe see what cases are associated with that parcel. Tasks can be used when you need to assign something to an individual, maybe apply a specific due date, note a specific status, or even track progress on something by percentage. Contacts is where the contact information for our customers is stored. Proper contact management is critical to the function of the system. It's important you do not modify or add contacts to the system unless you are authorized to do so. That all said, you can use the contacts page to find information relative to a specific individual or company. Here you can see we've done a search for Albert A. Webb. My Work is a feature that was recently added to the software and one of my favorites. It provides a list of all the cases that are assigned to you, and it's a great way to see your workload at a glance and be able to sort it. This concludes our first video. In our next video, we're going to cover how to start a case in Plus, so stick around.